Araminta Ross, later dubbed Harriet Tubman, was an American bondservant who escaped from slavery and later guided hundreds of people to freedom via an underground railroad. Tubman was an acknowledged upstander in her time and will always be, as she did her part to help others. Born under the name Araminta, she was one of 11 children of Harriet and Benjamin Ross, all born into slavery in Maryland. At a very young age, she was bought from her timely master and used as a nursemaid for her baby. She worked under strict conditions, which couldn't allow her to do anything. Years later, Araminta escaped in the night up north to freedom with her two brothers. Later that week, she married John Tubman in order to hide her from society. She then took her mother's name, finally becoming Harriet Tubman. She was known for her work as a conductor for an unknown railroad, but she contributed much more than that to the people around her. As she volunteered in South Carolina, Tubman served in the U.S. Army as a soldier and spy. She used this opportunity to lead a 2-day military operation known as the 1863 Combahee Ferry Raid, spanning from June 1st to June 2nd. She was used to gain the trust of the slaves to persuade them to leave their wretched captivations, as her fellow soldiers were not trusted. Because she couldn't read or write, Tubman had to commit everything to memory, describing her plans using this method. The people around her could not have survived without her amazing mental capacity. Harriet Tubman was mainly known throughout history for helping hundreds of slaves escape through an underground railroad. According to Tubman, freedom felt empty unless I could share it with the people I love. The railroad system was run by abolitionists, and it generally wasn't an organized institution at the time for running slaves to rely on. Over time, Tubman was able to build important connections with people who admired her. Her first rescue was to her family, whom she heard were on sale down south. From there, she found the time and money to help hundreds more to escape to their freedom. In the slave community, Tubman was dubbed Moses by her colleagues, as she guided them to salvation. She was praised for never losing a single person. She did this by carrying a gun and threatening the slaves to either be free or dead. This became an effective method, as they had to continue their journey unless they preferred death. An upstander is a person who speaks or acts out against offensive actions or crimes. Harriet Tubman falls under this category, as she preferred to help others escape to their freedom, although she was free to do whatever she wanted with her life. She took the time out of her day and put it towards other fugitives that needed to be saved. This is Harriet Tubman.